Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Peace and Wisdom. Imagine walking down a winding path where every stone, every turn seems insignificant but is part of a bigger plan. This path is yours, traced by the will of Allah. On this journey you are exactly where Allah intended, and there are signs, however subtle, that confirm this. The power of divine intuition. In daily life, we face countless decisions, large and small, that shape our journey. But have you ever felt that inexplicable feeling? That deep feeling that seems to come out of nowhere and yet guide you with unshakable certainty? This phenomenon, my brothers and sisters, is not the result of chance nor a simple reaction of the mind. This is called divine intuition, a subtle but powerful manifestation of Allah's guidance. Intuition is often compared to a gentle light that illuminates our path in times of darkness and uncertainty. It is not just a passing thought or fleeting emotion, but an inner compass that constantly points in the direction Allah has prepared for us. In Islam, this guidance is a clear sign of Allah's rahmah, mercy, a reminder that He is always present in our lives, showing us the way even when we feel lost. In this modern world, we are often tempted to rely solely on logic, reason, and hard data. But Islam teaches us that faith in Allah transcends human logic. Divine intuition fills these gaps, offering us a direct connection with divine wisdom. Every decision, every turn inspired by this intuition, testifies to the continuing presence of Allah, who directs us towards what is best for us, even if we do not immediately understand it. Let's take a moment to think. How many times have we felt a strong inner push that saved us from a bad decision or led us toward an unexpected opportunity? These experiences are not coincidences. They are proofs that we are on the path that Allah has planned for us. This is where the beauty of faith lies, knowing that each intuitive choice, each movement guided by our heart, is a step towards the fulfillment of the divine plan. Islam reminds us that intuition is a tool that we must cherish and nurture. This requires a constant relationship with Allah, a heart purified through prayer, salat, and contemplation. By remaining attentive to our intuition, we become more aligned with divine will. It is crucial to develop this ability, because it is a means by which Allah speaks directly to us, demonstrating to us that we are exactly where He wants us to be. So the power of divine intuition is a precious gift, a constant reminder that we are never alone in our decisions. It is a testimony to the love and mercy of Allah, who guides us with care and attention, even in the most ordinary moments of our existence. If you enjoy this kind of content and want to see more videos like this, please take a moment to click on the blue thumb. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate the bell to be informed as soon as we publish a new video. Your support and commitment are essential to us. 2. Trials as elements of the divine plan. Imagine for a moment that you are in the middle of a storm. The wind is blowing with such force that you have difficulty keeping your balance. The rain whips your face and everything around you seems dark and chaotic. Yet deep inside you, a small voice whispers that this storm, as violent as it is part of a bigger plan. That's exactly what trials in life are. Necessary storms that prepare us for greater blessings. Let's take a moment to remember the story of Yusuf, alayhi salam. Here is a young man beloved by his father, plunged into a series of unimaginable ordeals, sold into slavery by his own brothers, imprisoned despite his innocence. Each step seemed like a descent into darkness. But what Yusuf perhaps did not see at that time was that Allah, in His infinite wisdom, was planning something much greater. Each trial was a brick laid on the path that would lead him to become a leader, a prophet, a savior for his people. This story is not just an ancient story, but a living lesson for each of us. We all go through times when difficulties seem insurmountable, when hope seems to be fading. But these trials are not punishments. They are necessary steps on the path that Allah has chosen for us. They are milestones, powerful reminders that we are exactly where we need to be, under the watchful eye of Allah. Think of these trials as bridges. Every bridge you cross brings you closer to your final destination. Some bridges are long and difficult to cross, others are short and easy. But all are necessary to move you forward. Trials polish your soul, strengthen your faith, and prepare you to receive the blessings that Allah has in store for you. When going through these difficult times, it is natural to feel discouraged or to wonder why such trials are happening to us. However, it is at these times that we must remember that Allah is Ar-Rahman, the most merciful, and Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Every pain, every tear, every loss has a reason. Nothing is left to chance in the divine plan. Allah says what we do not know, and He sees what we do not see. Take a moment to reflect on your own trials. What lessons have you learned? How have these challenges transformed you? Perhaps through them you discovered unsuspected inner strengths, or were guided towards opportunities you would never have considered. These moments of pain are often the seeds of the greatest blessings. Trials are signs that Allah loves us and wants to see us grow. They are means of purification, opportunities to draw closer to Him and to reaffirm our trust in His perfect plan. Always remember that every difficulty is a preparation for a much greater destiny, an essential step in getting you to where Allah wants you. 3. Providential meetings. There are times when the universe seems to conspire in our favor, when a chance encounter lights our path like a star in the darkest night. These precious moments, when a soul crosses ours at the exact moment we need it, are never the result of chance. They are echoes of a divine orchestration, threads carefully woven by Allah to subtly guide us on the path to our destiny. Imagine a clear night where the sky is dotted with twinkling stars. Each of these stars, although seemingly isolated, plays a crucial role in the celestial picture. Likewise, every encounter in our life, no matter how brief or insignificant it may seem, is a star in our spiritual sky. These crossed souls, these faces that appear at key moments, are gifts from Allah, signs that He watches over us and guides every step of our journey. These providential encounters can take many forms. Sometimes they come in the form of a faithful friend who appears just when our hearts are heavy, ready to share our burden and offer words of comfort. Other times it's a stranger, a passerby on the street, who speaks a simple phrase that resonates deeply within us, changing our perspective or giving us the clarity we desperately needed. These moments of connection aren't just coincidences. They are manifestations of Allah's mercy, subtle reminders that we are never alone on our journey. Each encounter is carefully planned. Each interaction carries a divine message, a lesson to learn, or a direction to follow. These souls that we encounter are like messengers, bearers of light, sent to illuminate our path and remind us of the constant presence of Allah in every detail of our existence. Think about those times when an unexpected encounter changed the course of your life. Maybe it was a mentor who opened doors for you that you never would have dared to walk through alone. Perhaps it was a friend who revived your faith, reminding you of Allah's promises and reaffirming your trust in His guidance. Every interaction is a note in the symphony of your life, orchestrated with divine precision to create a perfect melody. In the poetry of destiny, every soul we encounter is a star, and every star has its role. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, places these stars in our path to light our path, to remind us that even in the darkest times, His light is always there. These encounters are blessings, milestones on our spiritual path, and living proof that we are exactly where Allah wants us to be. So every person we come across is an integral part of Allah's great plan. They are silent witnesses to His majesty, tangible signs of His presence in our lives. By welcoming these encounters with an open heart and a receptive soul, we embrace the divine plan. We allow ourselves to be guided by the stars placed on our path, and we move forward with the certainty that we are under the watchful care of Allah, always there, where we need to be. 4. Allah's perfect timing. The concept of time is one of the most fascinating and complex realities of human existence. We human beings are often in a hurry, impatient, constantly seeking immediate results. However, in the divine universe, time obeys another logic, a perfect logic, that of Allah. Allah's time is never early, never late. Every event in our life, every moment, every encounter, every trial, takes place exactly when it is supposed to happen, according to a divine plan that is beyond our human understanding. Philosophically, this invites us to contemplate the nature of time and our relationship to it. We perceive time as a straight line, a continuum that we attempt to control or speed up. However, Allah, the creator of time, the master of the universe, sees time in its entirety. It orchestrates every moment of our lives with infinite precision. We manifest exactly where we need to be at the perfect moment. Patience then becomes an essential virtue in this understanding of divine time. It teaches us to wait, not in frustration, but with unwavering faith in Allah's plan. Every delay, every wait, every detour is an integral part of this plan. It is in these moments of waiting that our faith is tested, that our trust in Allah is strengthened. Time for Allah is a canvas on which He paints the masterpiece of our destiny, each brushstroke laid with divine precision. Consider the times when we have been impatient, when we wanted to rush things, only to realize later that Allah's timing was perfect. How many times have we been saved from a difficult situation because something happened at the right time, or we received a blessing when we needed it most? These experiences are not accidental. They are manifestations of Allah's perfect timing. One of the most profound lessons of Islam is to recognize that our understanding of time is limited. What we see as delay or loss may actually be divine preparation for something much greater. It is said that Allah knows what we do not know, and He sees what we do not see. Accepting this truth is embracing a philosophy of life where each moment, each second, is sacred and orchestrated with infinite wisdom. This philosophical perspective on time pushes us to review our impatience and develop a relationship of total trust with Allah. It means living fully in the present moment, with the certainty that we are always where we need to be. It also means accepting life's detours not as failures, but as essential steps in the divine plan. In this vision, time ceases to be an enemy to be conquered and becomes an ally, a guide which inevitably leads us towards the realization of our divine destiny. By embracing Allah's perfect timing, we find inner peace, as we realize that we are always under His guidance, always where we are meant to be, and that every moment is a blessing in the grand design of our lives. 5. Trust in destiny, tawakkul. There is incredible power in letting go and placing your trust completely in Allah. Tawakkul, this word rich in meaning, we call for a profound action, that of entrusting our lives, our decisions, our fears, and our hopes to the one who controls everything. It means recognizing that no matter our plans, it is Allah's will that prevails, and that this will is always for our ultimate good. Every morning when you get up, there is an opportunity to renew your tawakkul. This is not mere passive resignation, but an active commitment to believing that every step of your life, every choice you make, is guided by the infinite wisdom of Allah. The beauty of tawakkul lies in the freedom it provides. When you know that Allah is in control, you are free from anxiety and fear of the future. You can move forward with confidence, knowing that even in times of uncertainty, He is always with you. Let's take a moment to think about the power of this trust. Imagine that you are on a boat in the middle of a rough sea. The wind is blowing hard and the waves threaten to overwhelm you. But you have no fear, because you know that the captain of this boat is Allah Himself. Every wave, every storm is under His control. Your role is not to calm the waves, but to keep the faith and hold on to your trust in Him. This trust in destiny does not mean that you do not have to act. Quite the contrary, it means that you must do your best in every situation, while recognizing that the end result is in the hands of Allah. You sow the seeds, but He makes the crops grow. It is a delicate dance between personal effort and total submission to divine will. In your daily life, le present manifests itself in small and big decisions. Whether in your career, relationships, or personal goals, always remember to trust in Allah. Maybe you've been praying for something and it seems like the answer is slow in coming. Tawakkul reminds you that delay is not a refusal, but a preparation. Allah gives you what you need, when you need it. So how do you cultivate this confidence? Undertake through prayer, by talking to Allah, by confiding your hopes and fears to Him. Then act with intention, knowing that every action you take is a step on the path He has laid out for you. Finally, accept the results with an open heart, recognizing that everything, even what seems like a failure, is part of Allah's perfect plan. The tawakkul is the key to seeing the signs of Allah in every aspect of your life. It gives you strength to move through challenges, peace in uncertainty, and joy in the recognition that you are exactly where you need to be. Cultivate this unwavering confidence, and you will discover a freedom and peace that only a heart surrendered to Allah can know. It is this submission, this letting go, that transforms each day into a divine adventure, filled with signs and blessings that confirm that you are under the constant guidance of Allah. By understanding these signs, you realize that every step, every breath is a divine orchestration. You are exactly where Allah wants you, and every day is a blessing to walk the path He has laid out for you. Stay aware of these signs, and move forward in faith. If this video has brought a moment of calm and reflection to your day, consider leave a like and to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Activate the bell to receive a notification as soon as we publish new content.